Hi, welcome to Openmat Brazilian-Jiu-Jitsu. I'm head instructor Elliot Bayev. This is our good student Alan. We're going to show you a few self-defense techniques for when someone grabs you from behind. Very important situation to know how to deal with. If Alan gets behind me, there are really three types of situations. He can be grabbing me under the arms like this, he can grab me over the arms, or he can be grabbing me around the neck here. Yeah, all three really dangerous. We're going to look first at if he grabs over the arms. If he's grabbing over my arms, that's actually not the worst case scenario because I have some control. I have some mobility here. I'm going to turn my palms towards you. I'm going to drop into base. So I'm going to get my balance. Really important. It's like an athletic stance, like I'm a football player. I want to move side to side. From here, I'm going to grab his wrist as I step behind here. This is going to allow me to grab his knees. Now, from here, I don't want to try to lift down. He's my size. It's going to be a big strain on my back. From here, I'm going to drive my hips forwards. You can tell I'm not using strength because I don't need my hands to keep him up. Now, if he lets go, I can just throw him away and run away. But if he doesn't let go and I throw him away, one more time, we're here, I come behind. If I try to throw him away, well, he's just back in the same position. Not a good idea. So we're here, drop down, all the way behind. Now from here, if he doesn't let go, I'm going to pivot on my toe, drop to my knee, drop to my elbow. Now I'm in a good spot. Always, if we can, we want to get to the mount. Either get away, calm him down, or put an end to the situation. Now if he grabs under my arms, here, we have a lot of techniques to deal with this. The most important thing we got to be aware of here is if he tries to lift me, here, this is bad news, especially a bigger person. They can slam you on your head. So how do you defend against this? If Alan tries to lift, I'm going to hook outside here. I'm basically tying a rope from his arms to his leg. Very hard for him to do anything from there. As he tries to lift, we hook, and now this leg forwards, I try to crunch forwards. From here, I'm going to grab a wrist here, opposite wrist, not the same side. I go across, I get my balance again, my base. I step behind. Now, I'm going to put my hand, then my knee, then my elbow on the ground and take a look. Hand, knee, elbow. From here, hips up, get my weight on him, face his legs, and again, we're in the mat. So one more time. He grabs, he tries to lift, we prevent it. Here, get our feet back to the ground, grab that wrist, get your balance. Step behind. Hand, knee, elbow on the ground, hips up all the way, turn and face his legs. Now if he grabs me by the throat, super challenging spot, not a good place to be. First I got to relieve the pressure. Does no one any good if I go to sleep, yeah? So if he stays even tight, I'm going to use the heels of my hand. I'm going to pull my hands back like this. Pull that arm down, slide my fingers inside, here. I'm going to get my balance again. Now from here, I want to hook behind his leg and circle, 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 circle until we're 180, side by side, completely parallel. Now I'm just going to bend at my waist, take him down. One more time. Trap, drop, block, circle, 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 then here. If he leaves me his arm, one more time, shin into the armpit, and bring this leg over. If I try to bring this leg over right now, well, I fall. As you learn more and more about Jiu-Jitsu, you learn more and more details that make things easier and easier. So instead of falling, I want to lean my head towards his knees. This makes it easy to get that leg over, take that leg off the ground, so I can bring it over his face. And now this is a different type of armbar. Instead of this leg over his body, it's in his armpit. I squeeze my knees, lie back, and right here. Three super important techniques from a self-defense perspective, whether women's self-defense or men's self-defense. Really important to know what to do when someone's behind you. Very scary situation, but not if you train it. And that's a really important part of our beginner program. You know, a lot of schools teach you all sorts of awesome high-flying techniques, but they forget the self-defense. Self-defense is a really important foundational part of Jiu-Jitsu. You can't forget it. Something we try to stress in all of our classes. We work a little bit of self-defense as well as some of the more advanced techniques. I'm Elliot Bayev, this is Openmat Brazilian-Jiu-Jitsu. Love to have you out. We've got a great environment, awesome people, an amazing curriculum. These techniques are from our beginner curriculum developed by my instructor, Sean Williams, the Ultimate Fighter Season 12 coach with Team GSP. And yeah, we'd love to have you out. It's a really, really great time. And again, great people.